What's up? Mladen, Temjan, Ferit, the Central Plant, Crypto Cartel, Kaspers, Temjan. Let's go down. I'm in a shorts and with powder money to buy. You can get away. Close my shorts from 41. Was good, or does dump continue? The dump continues, guys, so far. It's getting close to some kind of ending. I think you'll see this line down here that we had on the chart. We drew this line, you know, we are expecting some kind of move towards the upside, but you know, it just kind of went sideways and then went then on the dollar two times on the dollar on the 5-minute chart. So that's very nice. So it's probably the right line. There is definitely some kind of a line up here. I don't know where it should be, maybe something like this. Maybe something like this up here. So I think, you know, on the 5-minute chart we need to break this line up here, you know, to get any kind of relief. Right now you'll see that, you know, this 27.7 level is all the way up there. So you know, it's kind of getting harder every time to get back up there. That's 5% up. Can we pull 5% up in the next 4 hours? Maybe. Tila, where is the bottom? Next support level 25. Multiple emergency streams on the same day must be near the bottom. Yeah, I was just talking with my wife, and even my wife thinks I'm the, you know, inverse indicator. This was planned. They waited till after the Fed meeting. Yeah, so everything is planned. DXY is moving downwards also. No, it's actually moving towards the upside. I mean, on 5-minute chart it might be looking like it's moving a little bit towards the downside, but you know, this exploded towards the upside. So maybe it is the spring. So somebody in the Telegram, not somebody, Wesley in the Telegram said me, hey man, is the spring still in effect? Or am I still waiting for the spring? So let me tell you a little bit about that. Let's go here to the daily time frame up here, a little bit up here. So you know, we've been watching this falling wedge, right? And this falling wedge up here does look like it broke up, you know, on the upside, and you know, right now reversed to the downside, which is quite bearish. But before this actually happened, we said that, you know, there might come some kind of spring down here where we bounce right off of that and then continue going towards the upside. That was very probable, right? But now that this, you know, this spring actually came towards the upside first, and we got, you know, shot down. It doesn't, you know, we shouldn't be able, you know, to do another, you know, another spring, you know, to back up there again. I mean, we could do that, but you know, it's less likely now that this happened. But what he said, you know, you know, it's not the try, you know, it's not the wedge. This is the wedge up here. And unfortunately, before we actually had this wedge up here, we only had like 2 touches on the chart. So we are always looking at this other line down here, right? Maybe even something like this, right? We are always looking at this other line down here, because this line is hitting it here, you know, a lot of times, at least 3+ times on the chart. But if you look at it right now, because right now you got 1, 2, and 3 touches up here on top, so this is right now confirmed wedge. So technically we didn't have a breakout. If you look at it right over here, so technically this wasn't a breakout. If this wasn't a breakout, then we definitely can have this, you know, this spring towards downside, and then, you know, bounce right back up again. There are critical Russia war news. I don't know, man. Let's check it out. Critical Russia war news. Not from what I see. There is some kind of terrorist attack in Israel, but you know, nothing in Russia, in, you know, Ukraine. Nah, I cannot see anything. I see no critical news. Hey, Bridge Cable, big fear kicking in now. Yeah, I think the fear is kicking in. I wish we were at 29, so nobody could start stacking stats and we could all go into our favorite alts again. Now, 8 or 9 May was the supposed news from Orchland. Sol seems to have broken the downside trend on 50-minute, perhaps beat this also. Maybe we are pretty extended towards the downside, so you know, right now we are looking for the bottom on this move. I'm expecting this is gonna, you know, last until at least 10 o'clock, so at least 24 minutes more. Why 24 minutes? Because this 4-hourly candles needs to close somewhere down there, I think. So we still got something like 24 minutes left. 24 minutes left. Let me check Sol, because he said it broke the downtrend. 50-minute chart. Now how do you draw this? Because you know, if you draw it like this, you know, we already broke the, you know, this speedy downtrend, but this should be something like this maybe. So it does look like he did break the downtrend down here. Maybe we should check if Bitcoin did the same thing on 50-minute chart. So you know, there's this line, there's that line, there's all kinds of lines. Now we are close, but not quite yet there. So yeah, maybe this is the last. Maybe this is right now hitting the bottom down here. This is on 50-minute chart. Let's go to 5-minute chart up here. Maybe this was bottom down here at you know, was that 35.5 right now, and right now it's just about to break this you know, this big very big trend line right now. But there is this, you know, this wick on the upside up here. Well, let's go up here where it actually got rejected. So yeah, Solana already broke, you know, so I think that that we are getting pretty close down there to some kind of bottom down here. You can see down here that this 4-hourly is still pushing to some extreme overextend levels, and these extreme overextend levels do not come that often. Here in February, January, December, this was in September, you know, down here there was a lot because this was a big dump, and you can see every time you know, do this, you have a nice, you know, move towards the upside consolidation. So if you hit these kind of levels right now where we are right now, you get consolidation. So I'm thinking consolidation should be in effect, you know, because it is just, you know, too much on the downside, too much on the downside. It's no time, all dump more. Terra bought another 1.5 billion in BTC. I heard about that. So how can we be dumping when we are buying like 1.5 billion BTC, guys? DXY isn't pumping because of Russia. Million or billion hourly TLA overextension must be pretty insane. Now hourly picked up. I mean, hourly is very insane. Hourly is very low overextended. And down here we had some you know, that kind of extension on the downside. That was at 34,000. Back down here, but you can see here you can have these extensions. These extensions don't mean that much. It means that you are hitting some kind of bottom right now, and you can still pull back, but it doesn't mean that it is the bottom down here, right? Because it's on a 1-hourly time frame. It is bottom for this it was bottom for this move towards downside. You can see down here with these overextensions, but you know, it pulled back up here just a little bit. You know, it consolidating. While it's consolidating, you can see what's happening with the overextend indicator. It goes back down to 0, and then it can continue dumping, right? So these overextensions only can tell you that, you know, we are either gonna get some kind of consolidation phase, or we're gonna, you know, or it can also indicate bottom and where you pump towards upside. You can see down here, you know, it indicates some kind of bottom and it pumped, but you never know whether, you know, it doesn't tell you whether it's consolidation or it's the bottom. Down here you can see here you're dumping down here, overextended, and then right back up again. I mean, it was nice, right? But you know, we could also have dumped down here, consolidate here, and this would still do the move towards the upside as well, you know, corrected itself. So the only thing it's telling us is right now is that you know, the dump is pretty big. It needs to chill the F down a little bit, you know, relax, and then maybe later do some more movements. So you can see here we did came to some kind of very low levels, but you know, this green candle up here pushed us, you know, again towards the upside, and right now we're still dumping the downside, but you can see that down here that you know, we already have this divergence up here where the momentum is being lost towards the downside. So that's one of the first indications that we are, you know, nearing some kind of bottom. We don't get any kind of RSI on the 1-hourly change, but we are very low down at some kind of 13 levels on the RSI, which is pretty low. I mean, this is very low. for the RSI. Let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. 4-hourly is sitting down here at 28, which is, you know, we've been down there before. It doesn't indicate anything right now. Here's the big problem. Here's the huge problem. This move on the downside did not push the this RSI on the daily time frame any further down than actually 37. So we are only at 37, and some kind of bottom oftentimes comes, you know, at very low levels down here at, you know, 20-30 levels. So, you know, we got more. If this dump is, you know, it won't continue, it definitely has more room to continue. What you're gonna see on the weekly time frame up here. Let me go to another chart up here. Just doing up this doesn't matter that much, but what you're gonna see is that the bottoms on the weekly time frame, these bottoms came at, you know, a level 30 RSI. Let me just clean up the chart a little bit up here. There we go. So you can see that these bottoms come very this one up here was some kind of low, and then it pumped a little bit, you know, and we got this second one down here. But, you know, it is down there, especially, you know, these bottoms on the RSI. Even this Corona dump came very close, 34 on the downside, so we are down there, and this move towards downside was very low. This move on downside down here at 36,000 was very low, but we are still not, you know, all the way down there at 30 levels or anything like that. Let's see how this actually looks right now. Right now we have 40 levels, so, you know, there is more room to dumping. If we want to dump, there is definitely more room when you look at the indicators. There is definitely more room. I think this line should be something like this up here, man. It just looks too perfect. Sorry about that. When I last one, we need hardcore remix to pump it up. It's dodging, no worries. It's dodging. I'm so busy with the last 2 weeks, it's not funny anymore. When I get time, I'll make more music. Don't sweat, man. We don't care, man. If you ever make something, you know, some kind of remix, something else with it, you know, we appreciate that, but we are not pushing, you know. No worries, man. No worries. Okay, thank God I don't want to watch this alone. I've been chicken is in the chat. Yeah, nobody wants to watch that, you know. So it's good to have, you know, somebody to watch it with. Even if said that I miss everything. Yeah, I think, you know, you pretty much missed everything. Right now, you know, we are at the bottom down there somewhere. Are we doing pretty much? This is the space between 0 and 36, bro. That's correct. Yeah, 0 and 36. The central one, mint NFTs in the bull market. 2, sell those NFTs during next bull market after new crypto accumulation period. Do you mean mint NFTs in bear market? Sell those NFTs during the bull market after new crypto accumulation period has been completed. 3 breach. Might be that. So as you see here right now, we are kind of dancing down here, trying to figure out whether this is some kind of a button. We got on the RSI down here on the 5-minute chart, we already got some kind of divergence, but that doesn't mean anything. Also, the price is going towards the upside, but, you know, it's not breaking this level up here, so we got a, you know, bearish divergence up here. So I think we're gonna see another dump on the downside, guys. I think we're gonna see another dump on the downside. It just looks so ugly. NFTs minting in bear market probably cost more coins per NFT because of lower value of crypto. That might be it, man. That might be it. I don't know how it works though. In May, sell and go away. In May, it's gonna be the bottom, guys. You know, this is gonna last for 1 month and it's done. Bit's way oversold. Yeah, it's way oversold, but you know, it's just gonna consolidate. It's not gonna be oversold anymore, and it's just gonna continue on the downside. I'm gonna show you something interesting, because if you remember 2018, I don't know how many of you guys do remember, but 2018, when the dump started, the first move was 8.86%. Where we are right now. Right now, Bitcoin is down 8.85%. That was the first daily candle towards the downside. So that's first indication that, you know, we might be starting this move towards the downside. This move started exactly 31 days later, so 1 month's time. So after a month, we're gonna hit the bottom, guys. We're gonna hit the bottom. Right now, it's 5th May. So that means, you know, in 4th May, I don't know how many days in May there are. 31 days. 25, 5, 4, 3, yeah, I give or take. So that means that if this is the start of the capitulation phase, this very first move towards downside, this 8% move towards downside, if that's a very first sign of the capitulation phase, we might expect, see right now we're down minus, this from the, you know, week top to the 9, yeah, we are down 9% right now, 9% right now. But if you're gonna go and look at it, you know, next 31 bars over here, 5th June, it corresponds very nicely with the supermoon on the 14th of July. So I'm thinking if this continues dumping on the downside, like it did last time, if you get that capitulation candle, you know, we are looking at right now this last month of bear market, if this capitulation phase, right? A long bear market. Now it's not actually that long. I mean, it's quite you know, it's standard length of the bear market. Right now this is been going on for 385 days. You know, if you expect it's going to go for a little bit more, that's 490 bars. If you look at a previous bear market up here, from the top to the bottom down is somewhere up here, 361. So it is a little bit more lengthy, but you know, it's maybe down here around 400 bars or something like that, you know. So it is normal standard length bear market. Start of the real, it's not started, this is the end of the bear market, man. Come on. I know a lot of people, YouTubers right now, are we gonna go into the bear market? Like, we haven't been in the bear market for right now for over a year. Did you see my subscriber numbers? Did you see my view numbers, man? It's been going down for 1 year, straight down in the gutter. And not just me, everybody. Crypto is not gaining any subscribers. I mean, it's gaining some subscribers, but it's not gaining, like, Crypto. You know what? Let's check it out. Look here, guys. Look here. There is this site called YouTube Stats. And if you go to YouTube stats and search for the late adopters, then you can see a little bit of my stats, right? So what you're gonna see down here, let's see full monthly statistics. Hello, please consider, yeah. So down here you can see that, you know, I'm losing 100 subscribers every 10 days or something like that. That's not matter. This is the bull market, guys. This is the bull market. You know, I was gaining like in 1 day I could gain. This is the weekly. In 1 week you gain like 5,000 subscribers, right? This was the bull market. Look what happened after that, man. It just went down. After what's that? After 10th May, you know, it just kind of started crashing towards downside, and it's been flatlined after that. Can we just zoom in this part over here? Reset zoom. Let's. I mean, even losing up. There was here some kind of top here at November. You know, started going a little bit up again, and then flatlined again. You can see down here as well, weekly video views. These are subscribers, guys. These are views. You see the views on the top up here, you know, May 10th, and then went down a little, came up a little bit up here during November. And you know what was happening around November, that's this top up here, right? That's the top up here, right? That's the top up here. So you can see up here that we had, you know, as soon as euphoria started kicking in, you know, we start climbing a little bit, and then we died. But it's not just me, guys. It's not just me. Crypto, you know. Let's look at his stats. Let's go to see full monthly statistics down here. He's at least gaining something still, you know, over time. But, you know, you can see here, here's the top up here on, you know, this is January. I don't know what happened in January, but he got a huge amount of, you know, subscribers up there. And then it went a little bit down. Here's the top, you know, March. No, this is top. He actually was a long time before the top. He was actually having a lot more subscribers, but this can actually be because he was actually doing very well before that. I actually only figured out, you know, how to make videos you know, a little bit later, you know, in the May. So I missed all of this up here, but you can see here in January it started, you know, a big time, and it went a little bit down. This was the last top, and then it went down. This is also November top up here, and you can see down here it's also back down. Right now it's maybe climbing a little bit again. These are the views, right? This is top up here, this is the second top, and right now the views are also going right down, you know, to nothing. Where he started down here in September, right? He were having like maybe something like, you know, 300 views right here. He is having sometimes less, you know, depends on how many videos he's making. But you know, it's generally a downslope movement right now towards downside, you know, and this can be seen on everybody. I mean, somebody is actually making doing well. There are other guys definitely doing well, but you know, a lot of people that do tech analysis, you know, straight down. I definitely believe you, man. Almost like button, just liked. I'm here since then. Yeah, that's good. Staying through bear market bull. Good through bad. Yeah. Thanks guys for sticking around though. Thanks. But I'm crypto just a small puny crypto tuber. I mean, what does he know about it? YouTube stats mirror the interest in crypto lately. Yeah, it does. So 1 minute breakout. So let's go a little bit check up here. So what I want to say is that you know, when people right now, I've seen a lot of YouTubers, not just you know one YouTuber, they're saying maybe you're gonna start the bear market. We have already been through the bear market. This is the last part of the bear market. This is the capitulation. It looks a little bit different, you know, but it's been painful. Everything's gone down, you know, euphoria is gone, people are gone from the market. The only thing we need is to flush out the liquidate the longs, you know, trigger the stop losses, get weak cans that are left to sell, get everybody out, and that's it, guys. Then we go up. That's the bottom, right? So this is the last part. So I'm guessing, you know, my prediction is that this last part is gonna last a month, 2, or something like that, and we are at the bottom, guys. We are at the bottom. I don't know why people live in the bear market. You need to learn to really win in the bull market. Yeah, so you need to understand how it actually works. Like, but you know, entirety of this bear market up here, it has been a, you know, huge learning curve and a huge experience for me. You know, although I didn't know a lot of stuff because I was already going through it, but you know, I was looking, you know, I was going through this over here, you know, very painful every night, you know, sitting up to 4 a.m. You know, trying to learn TA, trying to learn the, you know, crypto and stuff like that, right? So I've gone through the bear market, but it was a totally different experience doing it up here because, you know, I have so much more knowledge after, you know, 4 years back here, and this part over here, you know, I could see the correlations, I could see, you know, what's happening and stuff like that. So, you know, it was, you know, huge learning experience for me. The way I see it, so you know, it's all good. I got a lot of the bear market. We are still in that big bear flag on the daily. Yes, we are. Dump can be huge. It will be huge. That's what we're looking for. I think it will be huge. I don't know, guys. I think it will be huge. Let's go here and 5-minute chart a little bit up here. Yeah, there was some kind of triangle here as well that I was looking. You know, we broke out of the triangle, broke the support and dump on downside, retest that as resistance down, and right now. So right now it's trying to climb a little bit towards the upside up here. Let's clean up all the lines up here nicely and see. Right now we're getting some wicks up here. No, it doesn't seem that it's this one. Maybe it's this one up here. Such a weird line. So I think we are coming very close to, you know, the last capitulation down here, guys. If that happens, that's gonna be the bottom, right? And I'm not looking at anything sub 20k or something like that. I'm very normal, you know, 200 weekly moving average down here somewhere, right? Hitting around, you know, 23, 24, 25,000. That's it. If you do that, you know, everything's gonna be, you know, so low, so painful for everybody, you know, getting back to these kind of levels. People are gonna be calling for some kind of, you know, sub 20k levels towards downside. Once they start calling for these levels on downside, you know, some kind of bottom. So hopefully it's gonna be bottom. Maybe it will just be, you know, a week to downside down here, and we just, you know, create bottom up here and continue. I mean, that can happen. This is totally different type of top than, you know, previously that we are used to. So this thing going sideways up here, it's enough to consolidate a lot, right? But from the top to the bottom, we are right now doing something like 52%. Down here it would be something like 68%, so it's not that much. I mean, it's not 80%, because people are right now saying 80% down, so we're gonna see some kind of 10k levels again. I don't think so. I don't think we are gonna see 10k levels again. That's you know, that has been happening previously. It's right now, it's not gonna happen, but I'm looking at, you know, some kind of 65% dump on the downside. Let's see from this level up here, 63. Right now we've been down 56, so it's not that big dump. It's not that much of a dump, to be honest with you. I think we just hit last summer lows again, like a macro double bottom in preparation for a new all-time high. I've lost more than 50%. It happens. 14 May, you said. Now 14 June, between 14 June and 14 July. But we figured out something very important today, because of the moons, guys, because of the moons, right? So everybody knows that we like the moons on this channel. We like the moons. Moons goes up, moons goes down. We like the moons. Now there are very special moons called micro moons and super moons, super new moons and super full moons, and you got also micro new moons and micro full moons. But the thing that's coming on the, let's go to the daily time frame up here. The thing that's coming on the July, when is that? July, sorry, June 14th or 13th, give or take, and July 13th, especially this July 13th down here is very special, but also the 13th of May. So these three are what's going to be called a full moon. So it is a full moon, and a full moon, and between these is going to be one of these, you know, new moons. But we don't care about these because they're not that special. What is special is these full moons down here. And these full moons are coming on 13 May, June, and July. Now, these are actually the full moons, and I'm going to show you something right now. Next super moon. It says next super moon is May 16th. So it says this is the next super moon, but this is not the next super moon. The super moons are these two. Now, all three can be categorized as super moons, and it all depends on categorization of what a super moon is, because there is only one moon that can be the closest, actually, and that's this one up here, July 13th. So let me try to find the full moon down here. Yeah, so you can see here. Can you see this one? Yeah. So May 16, the distance from the Earth to the Moon is going to be 362,000. June 357.6, and July 13 is 357.4. So this is the closest one. So that's the closest, you know, closest super moon that we're gonna have. This is the next, but this is a little bit off. So I don't think, you know, I know they are saying, you know, supermoon stable by this guy, but you know, it comes on the definition of the supermoons. It comes on the definition of the supermoons. It comes, what does it say about that? You know, the definition is not very clear, but these two moons should, by the way I see it from the definition, because they are a lot closer than this one, even though this one is very close. These two moons are, you know, what should be regarded, because they are the closest moons, and they are so close, even in distance, that, you know, we can take them both together and say it's super. But I think this is, you know, almost 5,000 kilometers, you know, further away. So I think, you know, June 14 and July 13 is very special dates, and you know, these two supermoons are very special. Now these two supermoons, that's the July 14th and July 13th, these two supermoons are gonna be the bottom, guys. These are gonna be the bottom. Why they're gonna be the bottom? Because there is something called bear flag down here that is playing out still, and the bear flag goes something like this, give or take, right? Should be actually down here somewhere, right? Give or take, doesn't mean to be perfect, right? And this pole, of course, it goes from the, you know, top of the flag again towards downside. You can see here exactly on the 14th of June, that is where it ends, right? This is exactly where, that's why I'm saying this May 14 is not that important right now. But we're gonna still keep on watching this sorry, May 13, right? But these two are the important ones. Not only that, if you look at this on the weekly time frame and add, let's just do it like this, moving average, and add a 200 moving average. You know what, let me just do it up here. 200 moving average. What you're gonna see up here right now is that this moving average is moving towards upside. And where do we have this consolidation, guys? Where do we have this consolidation? Exactly on the 14th of June. That's when the bottom is gonna be in, right? The bear flag goes down to some kind of a 200 moving average, exactly on the supermoon, the real supermoon, not the May supermoon, the real supermoon on the 14th of June. And after that consolidates here maybe to July, and then, you know, we start going towards upside. It's the bottom. These are superstition. What is relation with the moon? Human emotion, well, human psychology, affecting emotions. There is no you know what superstition is? Fibonacci. I'm betting you using Fibonacci. That's real superstition. It has nothing to do with human psychology. It has nothing to do with, you know, human emotions and the markets. Fibonacci is superstition. And you telling me moons are superstition? Come on, man. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Now 5 months bear market started last December. It wasn't bear market, guys. This isn't bear market. Look at it. So I say that this is the bear market. This isn't the bear market. This is just ending of the bear market. This is like accumulation phase. The moon is the real deal. I'm making real money with it. There we go. See, VTube and I'm making more money than with the Fibonacci's. So you can see, you know, this down here is not the bear market, guys. This is ending of the bear market. This is the finishing phase. This is the last phase. This is the real bear market, guys. This is where, you know, bear market gets everybody out of the market. The point with bear market, the pullback, the consolidation, is to get people out of the market, right? So the bull market gets everybody in and the bear market gets everybody out. This is, you know, most people get out here. I would say like 80% of people get out by this level down here. This over here is just for the last 20%, you know, just squeeze out the rest of the caps. That's the 20%. But this isn't the bear market. Everything is bear. This is the ending of the bear market. The same goes over here, guys. The same goes over here. This up here is the bear market. This is just gonna be the ending, the finishing phase, the last phase, the dump, the flush. But guys, keep in mind, I do not know whether we're gonna hit 23, 24, but the reason we are calling 23, 24, 25 is because of the moons, is because of the bear flag, is because of the 200 moving average. And beside that, if you take away these three things, we don't have a reason to call 23,000. We can just say, you know, there is support up here, we're just gonna bounce, right? I mean, there is no other reason. We'll touch 34.5 before bounce. Interesting. Moons are real. I see them. They're real. Yes, exactly. We can see the moons. Can you see the Fibonacci? You cannot see the Fibonacci. You can see the moons. Of course, none of this is financial advice. TLR bearish. I'm getting strong bottom signals. Again! So we have clear. So we have clear now, chat. So we are clear now. Yeah, we're clear now. Chance we had the 260 from there. Yeah, there is no problem. 260 is already priced in, guys. 260 is priced in. 260 is priced in. These are the logarithmic curves. Now you cannot see here on the entire curve, but you know, let's go to another chart up here. 260 is priced in, guys. 260 is priced in. You can see how nicely this is following. This is a growth curve. It's following very nicely. It's tightening. Now you don't see how high this actually goes, but if you know, let me show you the distance is gonna go. Okay, so you know, 2050 up here. It starts going up here, down here 20. Where is? Let me just say. If you go down here, this is 35,000. 23,000 is pretty far out of this room, out of this you know, candle down here. 23,000 is, you know, that's down here, man. That's down here. But you can see that, you know, we did, you know, have some kind of, you know, these moves out of these bands. You know, it can happen. It can happen. Doesn't matter. It can happen. But what you're gonna see here, this is 25, right? That's the next bull market. When we start going here, we're gonna start climbing, climbing, climbing. You know, here's your 260,000, man. Here's your 260,000. This is how the chart is gonna look like, man. This is how chart is gonna look like. This is how chart is gonna look like. First, we have to go down. Let me clip that a little bit. We're gonna go do something like this. A little bit down, and then up. Maybe a little bit down. So nice, yeah. This is what chart is gonna look like, guys. Because you don't think this is possible, guys. You don't think this is possible. When you see this dump up here, you're like, nah, no way. We're just gonna do something like this. No. Look at these two. Look at these two over here, man. Look at these two over here. See how high it goes? So just lower this one up here, the same distance up here. It's normal. It's normal. 260 versus 260 up here. It's normal. It's normal. It's gonna happen. It's written in the books. It's written in the destiny. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. If you're still here after the bear market, guys, and you can survive this capitulation phase without, you know, giving in, because I'm telling you guys, a lot of people, you know, the last drop will be the the capitulation. If the capitulation happens, it will be the last drop. It will be when they sell. It will be when they forget about the markets, because I've seen that in 2018, a lot of people just, you know, F this, man, I'm out of here, you know, this is going down to zero. And when people to start talking this kind of, you know, this kind of way, you know, that's the bottom, right? That's the bottom. Close my short on 29,000. I'm just waiting for Thor to bring his hammer to these weak people so I can buy low and sell high. Amazing people don't understand how this works. People love to buy green. Poor people move. Yeah, people love to buy green. Unfortunately. We're gonna see it live. Wait. I just got a notification up here. Which what you go. It hit the bottom. He's just bleeding out. Guys, what did I tell you, guys? What did I tell you? If you see me wearing these and you do not hear the music, guys, I've been listening to music myself all the time. The desktop was off. Oh, you didn't hear that as well. Oh my god, you hear nothing. Oh my god. The desktop use, man. Oh man, we gotta do it again. I was dancing to stuff, man. Tell me when there is no music, guys. Please, you're killing me here. The music is the, the 50% of this GIF. No, I'm not sick. I'm cool, man. Oh, what the? There we go. Music is back. Good. See? Good, good. No music, no music. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you. Wishing you do a handball without music. Music is a go. Yeah, okay, so there's that. He just posted that. So you can see right now, there is definitely, a very high probability that we're gonna hit some very, very high numbers soon. There is no doubt in my mind that this is gonna happen. And we are just gonna climb higher and higher, higher. You can see up here, Bitcoin will eventually in some kind of, 28 hit some kind of, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2.5 million or something like that, right? You're gonna like this. But right now, we are getting to these last couple of bull markets where, we need to, take the opportunity to make a big bucks. Right, so I think this next one is gonna be very, very huge, because if the problem is, if we had gone all the way up to some kind of 100,000 and then back down and then hit some kind of 200,000 up here, it wouldn't be that exciting. But I think it's very good that we only hit 60k up here, because if we slowly go up here, slowly go up here, we go down and then we climb slowly to the 60,000, then once we break the 60,000 towards the upside, if we go the parabolic towards the upside, that's going to be around 300k, right? Depends, of course, whether you hit the top or not, right? So this move towards the upside can be very, very move. So 300k on the top if we go on, parabolically towards the upside. Never been so happy to see red, lol. You should do stand up, chart stand up. I would come. Rising wage 2.8 million, lol. Just another 5 years till I see profits. Yeah, I mean, in a couple of years it's okay. If you all travel back in time to last November, you can be bullish again. I'm too old for 500k. But guys, you have to understand, you're not gonna get rich with Bitcoin. You're not gonna get rich with Bitcoin. Even from the very bottom down here at 43,000 towards the top, you only get 10x, 12x. Okay, so unless you already got like 20 million in your bank account right now, the 12x is not gonna change your life. It will maybe change a little bit, maybe you're gonna pay off the house, maybe you're gonna get some kind of nice car, maybe you're gonna use, do something with the money, depends on how much you have. But 12x is not gonna change your money. Bitcoin is not what's gonna change your money. What's gonna change your money, I'm gonna show you a video. I already told, I'm pressed breaking falling wedge to the downside. Yeah, that does happen in the bear markets. That's why this is huge stuff. What's the name of the last tune? You gotta go to the Twitter and follow this guy, Watcher Guru. I don't want to tell you who he is, but go check him out. Go read what he posts. He posts so much. He's always the first. Check this guy out. And he posted this thing here. Nah, Hex is over, man. Just by Hex you'll be rich. Yeah, Hex can still go up, but it's the market cap is so high. But that's not what I'm saying. That's what I want to say. What I want to say is that Bitcoin is not gonna make you rich. Altcoins are gonna make you rich. Low cap altcoins are gonna make you rich. Altcoins that can do 100x and stuff like that, that's gonna make you rich. Unless you manage to pick up a couple of 100x's on the way, there is that. That said, there is a great video. I posted it in the Telegram. Let me just find it up here in a TFN's Club Telegram, and it's up there. I'm gonna copy the link just a second up here. Oh, that was a long time ago. When did I post this? Here you go. This one. So guys, you gotta watch this video. I'm gonna post the link down in below. There is the link. I'm gonna pin the link and I'm gonna show you the link. So this video over here, it's a live stream from that Martini guy, and the first 20 minutes or something like that, I don't know, I think first 20 minutes are quite boring.
Spread your load across the market. It's a much...
But after 20 minutes, he starts talking about how he made it big time. You know, pre-sales, stuff like that, low low cap coins and so forth, so forth. But this guy did make big time with the small caps, right? So if you want to make it big time, you cannot make it big time with Bitcoin. You know, big money goes into Bitcoin because there is a huge amount of liquidity and they can, you know, get in and get out. You know, big money, you know, if you got 2 billion, you know, doesn't matter. You cannot buy altcoins that are below, you know, 30 million, and you know, when you got 2 billion, right? If you got 2 billion, you gotta go Bitcoin, right? But for me and you know, we buy these low cap altcoins and hopefully they're gonna play out. Watch this video. This guy has a lot of experience. He has a lot of he's also been through the bear markets. He also bought in bear markets, right? He also been through everything. So, but he tells a story. It is like a 1 hour video, something like that, right? After 20 minutes, I think around 20 minutes, it starts getting interesting. Check it out. After you know, 20 minutes, something like that, because he tells, you know, there is so many gold nuggets in it. You know, he doesn't tell you the formula, but he does, you know, explain how he made it, how he's doing it, and how he's making big money. There is a lot of gold nuggets. Very good video, very motivational video. So I'm kind of, you know, leaning more towards this side right now. You know, let's just buy once the bear market, you know, is done, or we are at the bottom. Let's just buy, you know, a whole range of you know, decent S coins, not S coins, but you know, decent coins that are very, very undervalued, because I cannot get into pre-sales. I'm not, you know, that excited about that. But you know, just buy a whole range of coins and then just watch them pump. Just watch them pump later. Do watch this video after my, and not right now, guys, not right now. After the stream, watch this over here. Watch this guy. That's the Martini guy. This is my retirement plan, but you know, I don't know why he said. But it's a very good video. It's very good, very motivational. Check it out. He's Watcher Guru. No, that's not Watcher Guru. That's that Martini guy. That Martini guy. Back in the I was telling people how I had it all figured out. I was an idiot. I should have got out to them. It happens, man. We all learn. We all learn. What needs to happen is retail needs to be able to bundle cash and invest like a VC in a project. VCs make so much more, it's sickening. Well, of course VCs make more, you know, and you know, retail is not there to, you know, make money. Retail is there to come at the top to provide liquidity so VC can get out. You know, retail is there to provide liquidity so people get out. The same thing that's happening right now. Right now the price of Bitcoin is going towards downside. Right now we are getting rid of everybody in the market. Then we're gonna buy the cheap stuff. We're gonna buy the cheap stuff, and when we go up, and of course when we go up, you know, the market cap is gonna explode through the roof on everything. And only way to, you know, cash out is if you got a liquidity. And how do you get liquidity? Mass adoption. A lot of people, FOMO, euphoria, right? When people start throwing money, so money goes from, you know, dumb, you know, weak hands into strong hands. Not weak hands. Dumb money into smart money, right? The money changes hands. So they change it by, you know, you buy the bottom because you are smart money, and then you wait until liquidity kicks in, and then, you know, dumb money comes in, and then you take their money. Unfortunately, that's the way the world works. I was the dumb money back in 2017, so I paid somebody, I provided liquidity for some kind of exit scams. So that is that. Moon in will make me a millionaire. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna come soon. Hopefully it's gonna come soon. Let's go back a little bit to Bitcoin 8.6. It does not seem that it doesn't seem that it's dropping or anything like that. Let's go to 5-minute chart, see how it actually looks like. So this looks like a V-shaped bottom down here, maybe inverse head and shoulders up here right now, maybe be forming. Where should that be at? Something like this up here. Maybe something like this, give or take. So if you see a move towards downside, we just might create this inverse head and shoulders pattern on the 5-minute chart, which might provide us, you know, a slight move towards the upside. There is always possibility of that. below this. Retail is there to buy our bags. Not everyone can win. Your profits is on the expense of someone else. Exactly, they are. And after that, they will looking to sell their bags the next video. Yeah, so there will always, there always need, the circle of life needs to continue, guys. How they get to that cat to bob his tail like that and change the whole world? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a mystery. This kind of result of almost billion longs I added yesterday. It might be that. Yeah, I think it's a big flush out. A lot of people FOMO'd in yesterday. I'm just right now reading from the guy. From the guy, where is the guy? From Watch a Guru. He's like always like one of the first to post, So you don't have to follow the news. Just follow this guy. This guy posts everything, man. 1 minute ago, just in 410 million has been liquidated from cryptocurrency market in the past 24 hours. So So yeah, this move towards the upside definitely got in a lot of people, and these people, start panic selling and manage to push the price below the very, very important support level. So right now it's easy to keeping the price down there. Crypto opened 500 long just this afternoon, and directly after that it started crashing. Oh, Debt. Don't start me with Debt, man. That thing's just been bleeding towards it. Sol is showing some strength. Yeah, so Sol did break the trend, if I remember correctly, up here. Yeah, so the last time we checked Sol, it was down here, it was breaking towards the upside, so it is moving towards the upside a little bit here after this double bottom down here and the break the trend. You can see how nicely it broke the trend. So definitely this is just overextended towards the downside, guys. Not on Solana, but on everything. So normal pullbacks towards the upside, some kind of moving averages. You can see here we dump down right now, trying slowly maybe to pull towards the upside, and then if we fail to get above the resistances, we're gonna continue on the downside. It's perfectly normal moves. There's nothing special happening with this. Even this down here, we dumped big time, we consolidate, we try to get up, but you see these three moving averages up here. There is also resistance up here, there is resistance down there, sorry, support down there, there is resistance here, so there will definitely be some resistance to get above to become bullish again. But if you start getting rejected by the resistance, that's when the problem started. Continue, right? Debt mooning. Oh, man, why do I have to check this, man? Yeah, finally it's mooning, man. Finally it's mooning. And where does it moon to? It moves to back to this 20 moving average, and and halts. How much it is up right now? 17% on the day. It's not that much, but this just looks terrible. I don't know what this is, but this has been just looking terrible. So it has to have a nice move towards the upside a little bit. Bitcoin is still 8.5 down. So what's down the most? Let's check it out. At my chart, Hex is down 15%. Figures. Hex is down 15%. Zilka is down 18%, but Zilka had a huge pump yesterday. So Phantom 14, and Phantom didn't have a huge pump. It just pumped to the 10 moving energy right now, getting rejected. So Phantom is kind of weak. But you see all these bearish engulfing candles on these charts. Near is also down 14%, big move towards downside. Just start getting a little bit bullish on that. Gala down minus 15% after this move towards the upside. What's that? Meter is down 21%. That's about it. We got a couple in green over here. Multi USD is actually in green. Multi-chain. I don't know what multi-chain is, but it's been bleeding forever. Yeah, so there is that. ETH fees kill the small retail player. Pulsion will fix this. Hold is rich or hard production for life-changing wealth, otherwise you're chasing tails. I don't know if Pulsion will change wealth, something like that. It doesn't have the same tokenomics as Hex has, but it can do 2x at least, I think. Maybe we'll see. Tila, are you all out of market? Yes, I am, unfortunately. No, fortunately, not 100% though, not 100% though. There are some bags that I still hodl, doesn't matter what's up, but my USD bags have held strong bullish. 10% for the past 2 weeks. Lol. What's 50% after a pump? Yeah, that's true. Depth is super. I don't know, man, about it. I don't know, man. Let's go check a little bit more Bitcoin up here. 8.78. How long have we been streaming right now? 55 minutes. Somebody's saying something. TFN slap. People actually. Maybe spraying some VD40. It's about Steve Balkanats. Wesley and Dude found each other. That's nice. World Citizen with mom from Montenegro. World Citizen. Playing out. Till now. Yeah, till now. Weekly close but not nice to hear. Jewel is down 89%. 110x long. Ouch. Let's hope you're not gonna retest the falling wedge bottom line. I hope you're gonna retest the falling wedge bottom line. So there is this the wedge on the charts. The question is there gonna be a retest, guys? Is there gonna be a retest? Now it depends also how you draw this, if you draw it like this, but the bottom line is pretty much, you know, written in stone right now. I mean, this bottom line, this support line is so nice, it's insane. It's so nice, it's so nice, it's so nice. And then up here also it hits these things up here. So this trend line, downtrend line, is very nice. So the question is, are we gonna retest the trend line? And I think we might do that, because you can see what happened here. This is on 1 hourly time frame. This is the trend line, guys. You can see here we went through the trend line, came back, we tried to go up, then right back down, and then blasted through that. Big week on the downside, right now consolidating. So the question is, are we gonna retest this on the upside? I think we just might do that. And this is not, you know, above 37.7 that we set up here that we need to, you know, come above. So I definitely see this retest up here happening. You know, this is just a small move towards the upside up here, and we will get our retest. We will get our retest. Going to 50k feared pump by depth. Dark out production. We've been saying that for a long time, man. Long time, and it's just been going up. Pulse is deflationary. Might do a little pump more than 2x. We're gonna see how it does. We're gonna see how it does. But I definitely don't have any kind of hopes that Pulse is gonna do so much better than Hex, man. Hex is one of a kind. Hex is one of a kind. Unfortunately, Hex, you know, market cap on Hex is so huge, man. So huge. At least the last time I checked. Let's check it out right now. Coin cap. Let's go to Hex. Hex. Market cap is 30 billion, guys. 30 billion. So it should be. So it should be on top of the list. Happy night, birthday coin market cap. We like to test the opportunity. Good for you, man. I didn't mean to click that. Where is this stuff, man? What's gravity beta articles? Dude, where is the cryptocurrency? There we go. So it's 30 million. So it should be up here. It should be number 6. It should be, you know, Hex should be above XRP, but it's not here. They are not listing it up here. It has 30 billion market cap, but it's not there. So thinking that Hex is gonna do another, you know, 10x or something like that, it can do that, but you know, it's very hard. It's very hard. So they hide Hex here on the as number 201 on the 3rd page. Look here, 9 billion up here. Some coins that should be, you know, maybe higher up here. I don't know, but you know, 30 billion here. You know, why are they hiding it? I don't know. You know, getting Hex was, you know, a couple of years ago. That was the thing. Right now, you know, you can make some nice, you know, 2x's, 3x's, whatever, but I don't believe, you know, 100x again on Hex. 100x. MCR really isn't something with a limit. You're in for a big surprise about it. I just hope you're in Hex. Market, you're right. Market cap isn't something with a limit. You're correctly right. But people do watch market cap and compare to something else, right? So Bitcoin right now has a 700 billion market cap. You know, if anything goes above Bitcoin, they're gonna say, hey man, is Hex really worth more than Bitcoin? You know, if people feel it's not, then they're not gonna buy it. You know, so market caps tells, you know, something about, you know, human psychology, whether, you know, something is undervalued or overvalued, right, as well. So, you know, check it out. Love you too, bro, lol. It's okay, it's okay, man. It's suppressed, dude. They hide hacks for a reason. Power at B can be make money off of the trading fees. Yeah, maybe that. CoinCap is right now owned by Binance, so I believe that. Yeah, so the fees, guys, the fees, they make money on the fees. I just read that, you know, the CEO of Binance, the Zhao guy, whatever his name is, I forgot, he says like 100 billion in personal wealth. I mean, 100 billion, man. Bullish on CoinCap coin. There is no CoinCap coin. Is there CoinCap coin? Before CoinMarketCap. I don't know. There is no such thing. Hey GB ISO. I don't mind. CZ, yeah, CZ. Yeah, the guy helped Musk buy Twitter. Yeah, so the news came out today that he, you know, added, you know, $500 million to help Musk buy Twitter. But he has his own personal interest in Twitter as well, so I understand. That's why we love guys. That's why we think that BNB, the Binance coin, is very good, very valid, because the CZ, the guy behind, you know, CEO of Binance, is doing everything to pump the price of that coin, BNB. And right now he's investing in Twitter. Why? Because he wants to pump the price of BNB, because he wants to be there when Elon Musk says, okay, all payments can be done in Dogecoin. CZ wants to be there to say, let's add BNB as well. That's why CZ is actually going, you know, with Musk on that one, because he wants to push BNB. Do you follow any sports or teams like baseball, soccer? I follow, you know, football, not American football, but, you know, European football, normal football, which, you know, in US they call soccer. There's a club in England called Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn Rovers. This is Alan Shearer. There was a game in 1996, 1995, manager game SMS. Soccer Manager Simulator series game images. Let's see if I can find it. This is the game. This is the game. Oh man, can we play this now? This is gonna be so good, man. Oh my god, we can play it. Oh no, come on. Can we play it? Microsoft Windows 3.1 DOS box. Okay, let's see. Okay, so new game, number plays 1, name, the late adopter. This is how I became fan of Blackburn. Managed club, all right, Premier League. And if you go to Blackburn Rovers, oh man, this is the game. This is the game. I played this. Oh my god, this is so long ago. Managed Rovers, examine club. Look over here. This is the game, guys. This is the game. This is such a good, you know, multiplayer. Sorry, soccer management simulator. This is the game. Team Flowers, Rogale, Colin Henry, Betty. You know, we gotta, you know, Ripple up here. You know, Sutton. In 95, 96, Blackburn won the Premier League. They had such a good team. So, you know, since I didn't know anything about football and stuff like that, or, you know, English teams, I just wanted to take the best team that was playing back then, right? And I picked Blackburn because Blackburn had all the best players, man. You could easily win the Premier League with this team up here, right? Can I... did I mess it up right now? Can I go up here? Can I? Oh man, but where do I click, man? Where did I click? Oh, I forgot, man. Oh no, oh no. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Okay, let's reload this again. One season wonder, Blackpool. Yeah, one season wonder. Henningberg. Yeah, Henningberg as well. You know, they had such a. I remember which guy, which name played for Black. Henningberg. Yeah, you're my soul child, man. Soul child. Yeah. So this is the game. We just lost a ton of viewers. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but you know, this game made me love. So now one player, the late adopter. Doesn't matter. Come on. Premier League, Blackburn Rovers Managed Club, and we're getting there. You got, you know, matches, records, finance. See, Ipswich Town offers 960 for total flowers, next match league, but there's something missing, like, because you cannot. Can you just go and play game? Next match, play match. Your team must contain any suspended players. Okay, so squad, senior squad. So you could change the, you know, players. So let's remove, doesn't matter, let's there Betty, let's Gallagher, Greenlee Saw, okay, but you cannot go back, doesn't matter. This is the game, so this is the game that actually made me love Blackburn Rovers. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but you know, I'm very excited that I actually found the game, because I remember before I tried to find the game again, but I could never find it, but right now, you know, it's over here. Can I press F11 on this one? No, I cannot. Doesn't matter, guys, doesn't matter. See, it's Blackburn Rovers. So we lost. Morten Gams Pedersen was the guy. Yeah, I'm so disappointed in Morten Gams Pedersen. He was supposed to be this, you know, wonder boy, and he never made, man. He never made. He was good for Blackburn, you know. He played well, but you know, she was the best player on the planet at the time. Yeah, Sharon and Sutton, man, they scored so many goals, man. They scored so many goals. Anyway, we got the 4-hourly close below the trend, guys. Below the trend, you can see the 4-hourly close below the trend, and right now we are back down there. We actually forgot to look in at the on the closes. Let's see, the moving average is up here a little bit. So the 4-hourly close is closed. The daily close looks terrible right now. We've still got something like 3 hours and 22 minutes left on this daily close. 3 hours and 22 minutes left, but if we close below the line, guys, maybe some kind of pullback, but you know, I think this is gonna continue on the downside. It does look very bad, He was not bad, but not consistent. Yeah, maybe that's it, he wasn't consistent. But I mean, I still just tuned in. Are you talking about Blackburn Rovers? Yeah, I was. So I still follow Blackburn Rovers, but not as much. I kind of lost interest, you know, I think it's, you know, it's good like 10 years plus I lost interest in Blackburn. Maybe when they got relegated back to the first division. So this is before, like before 95. It was in 95 when I started, you know, following Blackburn Rovers, because they had the best team. I'm a young kid, you know, I just want to have the best team in the game, and the best team was Blackburn Rovers, because you could pick that team and just win instantly, you know. So there is that, you know. I'm not from Blackburn or anything like that, you know, but I like the team. I like the team because of the game. So there is that. So I've always been the Blackburn, you know, Blackburn supporter. I even got a couple of you know, t-shirts of Blackburn t-shirts. Now, what I want to say, yeah, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna check where the supports are like. So let's draw the support lines. Weekly supports are very important. So you know, we got this one that's getting broken right now. I think this is the most important one. I don't think it's this one up here, because it kind of fails on many levels. It might be this one as well, where we're hitting right now the support. But you know, we got a couple of touches up here, but you know, it's not that consistent though. Could be. Let's go back to the weekly time frame, you know. So right now I'm just trying to, you know, figure out a little bit. Maybe it's up here somewhere. Something like this, give or take. So if you look at it on daily time frame, we did break this. Like this doesn't seem to be respected at all. This seems to be respected a little bit, but you know, what it is actually or not, this got broken. Like, you know what? So there is definitely some kind of trend line down here, but the problem is finding the trend line. And as we saw before. Now this could be the trend line up here. This is actually quite nice. Now unfortunately we only got 2 touches here before the last touch. But you know, it does have this down here. The problem I think is that I want to use these touches down here, and maybe it's this one. Maybe it's that one. Let's go to the 3-day time frame up here. Just see if we can actually find a better line. I mean, it is quite nice line. Right now, still holding it level. So let's use this line and say this is the, you know, last support, last trend line support that's upper. There are definitely low, you know, other trend line supports on the downside on here. It's 29. This goes into August, which is not. There's something up here. This is 3-day. Let's go to weekly. Yeah, weekly is better. Yeah, there's also this trend line on the downside, which is very nice. It's only going down to some kind of 28,000, which cannot be that. Yeah. So where are the support lines, guys? Big major support lines right now lies here at 37.7 that we've been watching. The other one is down here at 36.2. So if you go to the 5-minute chart, what you're gonna see here is right now we are holding above that level. We are at least consolidating there. Let's go back to the weekly time frame up here. So important lines right now below these points are right now down here, and down here. You can see here, once we go below, once you go 31.7, there is very little support below that. Let's pop the moving averages up here. You can see also this trend line, which is very nice trend line, the 100 moving average, and the bottom support down here are all consolidating right over here. So this level down here is very, very important right now. This looks like, you know, might be the bottom right now where we are at, you know, short-term bottom 36.2, because, you know, it got this very nice bottom down here. It also got this trend line that we just drew that might be nice, but, you know, also, so 100 moving average, trend line, and the support down here, all of three comes in very, very this tight spot up here. So if you look at this on 5-minute chart, we are right there. See all three lines up here, 1, 2, and then 200 moving average, 100 moving average, 100 moving average. Let's go back to the weekly time frame a little bit up here. So what you can see, what we can conclude from this is that this big move right now that starts dumping on the downside might come here, but, you know, this breakthrough, you know, the break below 31 or something like that, below here, below 31.7, all the way down to some kind of 23 level, because this is gonna move up a little bit. Below here, this part over here, there is, you know, there is very much empty space. So we can have this big move towards the downside down here, towards the moving average, if we should drop below 31.7. So, you know, 31.7 I think is some kind of last hope for us. Let's check the monthly time frame as well. It's up there. Yeah, I'd say that 31.7 is the last hope to, you know, get some kind of bounce without going down to some kind of 23,000 down here. I think, you know, 31,000 is the last hope, and that's right now. How much percent down is that from wherever we are right now? That's only 12% down. So today we did 8%, so this 12% could go pretty fast towards the downside, because right now you're sitting on this support on after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in red, guys. Are we at the bottom? Maybe we're at 6 red weekly candles, very unlucky. But, you know, when did we last time have said 6 red weekly candles? Let's count. Let's count, okay? 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go a little bit back. When is the last time we had 6 green red candles? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, we gotta go all the way back down here. Let's count. Here is gonna be very exciting. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Jump to 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. We gotta go even more back, man. We gotta move more back. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Not 3, 2. Down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost, you know, but we got the red candle up here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here, 1. No, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 candles up here. 2014. 1 2 3 4 5 6 candles up here in 2014. So you're gonna go back to 2040 to find 6 red candles in a row, guys. You just survived a historical moment in the history of of Bitcoin. A very historical moment. 6 red candles in a row. Haven't happened since 2014. If this isn't the ending of the bear market, I don't know, man. I don't know. Good evening, Sputnik. How you doing? Nail biting. Och spelar FM alene var för min del aldrig varit in den stora. Det är rätt och slett att jag spelar i gott sällskap för att vad är det WFM Football Manager? World Football Manager? Or Championship Manager? Oh, lucky yes. Season gonna love it. I always want to give the best team in Conference League, so my teams were something like Cartridge Halifax. Yeah, so oftentimes, you want to take, some very bad team, then move it through the, all of the stages of the life, and then win Champions League. Win the Football Manager. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I don't know. After that game, any kind of game, doesn't matter what kind of game it is, if it's a manager game or FIFA game, I always pick Blackburn. Manage 20 more red cans until we reach 0 max. I got to work for 1 day. 1 day, what have you guys done? Just moved a little bit. The developer is from Norway. Windows 4 much. Yeah, it might be. Okay, so this is a very historical moment right now. This hasn't happened. What is it? Six weekly red candles in a row hasn't happened since 2014. But didn't we call the bottom before we go to 25k at least? So right now, guys, I'm a little bit optimistic right now. Maybe this is the bottom. So we are still keeping this bottom down here, 36.2. We are still keeping the trend line, and we are still keeping the 100 moving average. So right now we do have six red weekly candles in a row. So assuming this is gonna continue with 7, 8, 9 candles, I don't know, man. Statistically speaking, this is very slight change for that, but it can happen. It can happen. And technically, we are keeping some kind of support. So maybe this is gonna be that the fake out towards downside and right back up again, right? Definitely not bottom, I don't think. Just open long, so probably go lower. Oh man, why do you ruin party? We lost a couple of supporters and we have a lot of downside target, right? Yeah, we lost a lot of support, by the way. Yeah, I don't see why 6 candles will mean it ends. We might get a green in there or two, but further downside is very possible. Yeah, exactly. No, statistically speaking, just statistically speaking, this can go like 10 red candles in a row, Statistically speaking, even 6 candles in a row had to be some first time somewhere, right? But maybe it's gonna happen a little bit often than, statistics, schmastistics, bottom 0. This time is different. We have a COVID war actually a lot happening right now. Yeah, just pile on bad news on top of that. But we have Alon, don't forget. Yeah, we have Alon. Everyone ruining your hope, you man. Yeah, everybody. I'm trying to tell you something that's good, man. Stop ruining it. Just accept the hope, you man. Accept the hope, you. Anyways, guys, I don't think we're gonna watch charts that much longer right now. There is no point in watching, altcoins and stuff like that right now. I'm gonna go do stuff. do some other stuff. But you know, I do appreciate everybody stopping by. I don't think, you know, we have a lot more dump until the daily close at least. So I think we need to consolidate here a little bit before we dump more. So I think we can, you know, wait until tomorrow and then maybe dump some more, or pump from, you know, the bottom down here. We had a session in USA before you. Can you see the indicators? Are they overextended? Yeah, we are overextended on small time frames, not on the daily, but on the 1 hourly and 4 hourly we are extended. And so we are thinking, you know, consolidation before continuation, or change direction. Elon don't use moving averages. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Check out the link that's pinned in the comments. That Martini guy. It's worth to watch. It's worth to watch. You know, trust me on this one. It's worth to watch. Check out the video, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar, we're gonna do Bitcoin daily again. So do check it out. Might be very interesting because, you know, there will be definitely some action before the monthly, before the daily close tonight. So, you know, we're gonna talk about that early in the morning. Thanks for stopping by. See you again another time. There you go. Thanks for live during the dump here. That is my stop button. See you guys. Bye bye. Let me just stop this up here and click this.